Miller High Life. I really don't drink Miller High Life. I'm more of a craft beer kind of guy. But for real though, my dildo, today we got the most hated rage bait TikToker. You've seen this lady before. We've reacted to her content. And it seems like her past has finally caught up to her. Let's get straight off into this.
Mama C, Miss Courtney, has gone viral many times for pretending to be people, and sometimes the person she was pretending to be or the story that she was lying about, trying to go viral and make some money, was very offensive to people.
No, this woman is not pregnant with Drew Jenkins' unborn child.
Here's the thing though, she does have a lot of kids, and whoever was porking this girl deserves to be in Guantanamo Bay.
Is Mama Courtney, or Mama C. She's a rage bait content creator, except she involves real people on this app and makes up fake stories about them. She's been posting videos about Preston, OK Baby's family, who just recently passed away. This creator, I will tag her down below, recently had some videos that went very viral because one of her daughter's friends
Not the real Amy Schumer. She does look like a Kmart version, great value mustard. Amy Schumer though.
Shots fired!
in their neighborhood is really struggling with basic necessities and her family is in need. Those videos went viral and this mother is actually helping that child's mother because their family is really struggling right now. Mama C has taken it upon herself multiple times to create rage bait content claiming to be that little girl's mother. Except this most recent time, she took it a step further, again claiming to be that little girl's mother, telling people that that original creator is scamming and that people should go report her account for fraud. So she's basically lying to create this fake story so that she can make money. But it doesn't stop there because she recently made this post about OK Baby, who recently just passed away. And if you guys aren't familiar, it's a family on this app who recently got into a car accident and their very young son passed. She posts this. So is Preston's dad going to be criminally charged for causing the accident? There are now claims that he was in a rage and drove into the tree on purpose. Are you joking? This isn't true. She's making this all up for rage bait. Her original account with over 200,000 followers was removed, but she just posted that on her backup account. If you want to post rage bait content, fine, have at it, but don't involve real people and make up fake things about real people. She's made multiple videos.
See, that's what I would say. If you're going to do rage bait, which, you know, I don't consider what I do rage bait. This is more, I'm just, I guess, documenting things and reacting to stuff. But people that are making up these fake scenarios, it should be with fake people, not real people.
Claiming that the police are coming to her house, or that CPS took her children, or that she lost her EBT benefits. None of it.
Joking about CPS coming to your house, that is not funny. And talking about somebody who passed.
Well, I mean, let's keep it a buck. She's a bad person. We already know she's a bad person. If your entire account is just rage bait and trying to get people to click and watch and it's all just false, this is what I don't like. We have such a weird culture now of people that just make rage bait content. It's so odd to me that this is even a thing.
On top of it, she's also exploiting her children. She's also made videos about Mama Tot. Or if there's a story on here that goes viral, she will insert herself into that story and say, I am such and such from such and such's video.
Mama Tot is not who she portrays herself. Well, who?
Mama Tot, I thought she was Mama C. Now she's Mama Tot, Mama Bot, Mama Bop. What is it? Like, who is the real her? This is why I think these people like this are fly-by-night creators. Like, they will be in and out like the burger joint. They're not going to last a long time just because people can see through this and realize that it's just BS. And, you know, after a while, these people will fizzle out because everybody knows all their content is so fake. I think that's why so many people, and then chat, put one in the chat if you agree. I think that's why so many people gravitate towards like real, honest creators. I would consider myself one of these real creators where you guys see me make mistakes. I own up about my shortcomings. I tell you guys about, you know, the times I've made dumb decisions. And we get like an unfiltered view of each other. This isn't highly edited. I've had people ask me, well, Levi, how do you shoot your videos? I was like, I click record, I let it ride for 30 minutes, and then I click stop recording. It's really that simple. Like, I don't sit here and highly edit my videos to make them super clickable and really like, oh man, this is really entertaining. It's like, if you don't like to just sit down for 30 minutes and kick it, then you're probably not going to like my content, you know?
And make money. And what this is doing is imploring other people to start doing the same thing she's doing because they want to make money on this app. And now she's changed her username to Shiloh Hendricks and Mama Shiloh and created this GoFundMe to collect donations, exploiting the situation with Shiloh Hendricks.
Wow.
That's a felony. Now, this happened back in March, January, February, March.
Yeah, can you just start false GoFundMes? I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can just say, hey, I'm starting to GoFundMe, trying to get some money for a cause that's not real. Yeah, that's fraud. you should definitely be held accountable for that. That's 100% fraud. So that's wild to me. What is this? Shiloh Hendrick has raised more than $700,000.
Was that woman at the park who called a 6-year-old the N-word, and inexplicably a bunch of racist people donated to her GoFundMe, which I don't understand. So this lady, Mama Courtney, pretended to be her and allegedly opened a GoFundMe in this woman's name, which is a felony. It's called fraud, but okay. Fast forward to today, Courtney's profile now looks like this with her Cash App, Baddie Empire, Daily Toxic Battles, Recovery and Mental Health, Mom to 6. So she's trying to rebrand, I guess, and not do this rage bait anymore, but it's too late. You've already built this brand.
The woman who called a child the N-word at a park. This is not okay, and more people need to be talking about it. If you see her page, do not engage with it.
Now I'm going to show you an example of the type of rage bait that she posts, and then she turns around and gets mad when people have the impression of her that she's on welfare, putting out the stereotype that people on welfare are like this. Right in the middle of people struggling to get their SNAP benefits, she's going to pretend to be the stereotype of a lazy person who doesn't want to work and just wants to live off benefits.
So because I was reported to DHS and lost my food stamps, my cash assistance, my disability, and my Section 8, it somehow...
I gotta say it. Donde está your top teeth?
Ow. It got to the daycare that my kids attend and have been attending for over a year. The daycare has now kicked them out because the state cut off my benefits. The state was paying for childcare for my children, but because they found out that I haven't actually been working these past 12 months, they are now forcing me to pay back all that childcare that was paid.
Good.
I don't need to work for the state to pay for my children's daycare. I have other things to do, and I can't take them with me. Okay, it is not my fault that the government has all these programs. I'm not paying it back. You're not getting nothing from me. What am I supposed to do now? I'm gonna lose my house. I won't be able to put food on the table. What do I do? You all just need to mind your own business and leave me alone.
That's the exact type of...
I've always said this, though. There is some validity, to what she talks about in her videos. There is some validity. Now, let's get to the part where, she's kind of getting exposed online because, this is a real person. It's not like she's a fake person. She is a real person. So let's get off into that.
Okay.
Later.
And weren't included in the top 25. Weren't considered. That's what I'm upset about. I'm upset that people that have already raised money for their dental work, $3,000 worth, were considered. I'm upset that people that already have top and bottom dentures, their teeth are fine, were considered. I'm upset that people that really...
Make your own smile makeover contest then, since you think you are the one who gets to decide who the contestants should be. You get to analyze everybody's background and decide, well, you have enough money, well, you already have dentures, well, your gums aren't bleeding enough.
Really just need some whitening were considered. And I'm also upset that nobody over the age of 40 was considered in the top 20. Okay, this is my opinion. You don't have to agree with it.
Every time I see that, I just think of that, that old drunkard guy who's been drinking shine for 40 years who ain't got no teeth and he can go and like swallow his own, you know what I mean? That's what I see every time.
I think it's wrong the way it was handled. This whole thing was very disorganized from the very beginning. And
So just more entitlement. I think here's the clip, this lady talking about how, okay, yeah, here it goes. It gets bad.
And here comes someone out the woodwork talking about, isn't your dad a offender though?
Her dad's a
Hey,
pedo.
Courtney or Mama C. You basically gained all of your followers by making up lies about people. So we found a little truth about you. I went into your live asking about your dad and you blocked me. I posted several videos calling you out and you keep ignoring me. So, Mama C, Courtney, since you have so much to say about everybody else, why don't you explain to us about your dad's charges and about him being a registered sex offender and stop blocking people? You're such this bad bitch that sits on the internet talking shit about people that's not even true, but you can't tell us the truth about your dad.
And look, it's not, you don't get to choose who your father is, right? And my first instinct was to be like, whoa, maybe she's the victim. Let's not taunt her about this. But then, come to find out she was not the victim and her dad essayed allegedly his niece, so it would be this lady's cousin, but still not her fault and not necessarily something to be mocking her, dragging her for. For example, I was adopted at birth. I was raised by people who are not blood related to me at all. I was not adopted to a family member, just complete...
Bro, shout out to people that get adopted, man. You got to be a loving person to want to adopt a kiddo, because it's a hard undertaking. It's a strict process, and then it's also expensive, from what I know.
Do you know Nicole? Is she the one who keeps making videos about you? Nicole? Oh, I don't know. What is she saying? I don't think I know a Nicole that's making videos. There's a lot of people that make videos about them. Okay, what do you mean do a few pizzas?
Oh my God.
I'm not comfortable giving my address out for pizzas. I'm sorry. It's only me and the baby's here right now anyway. Stephanie Fitch, they're trying to get me started. Because my dad, yes, had a record. Okay, so they obviously looked my name up. Okay, my dad's name is attached to my name. Yes, my dad got charged with some crimes when I was 16 years old. I think I was 16 when he got charged. So they're trying to get me going. That's it. I already freaking blocked the first one. Like they think I'm going to deny it. Like, I mean, it's my dad. It's not me. He paid his dues. Okay.
What I don't get is, how does a woman of 6 kids have this much time to be on TikTok? You know, like we have one kid right now, and I have to carve out time to go and create content. This woman has ample amount of time to record tons of TikToks. Like, how absent are you? Like, she looks at her kids and she's like, whatever, y'all figure it out.
Accepting it.
Okay, here I am asking her questions in her live. And yes, I'm being very nice and respectful, because that's how you get people to tell you stuff. If I'm mean to her and start saying nasty stuff, she's going to block me, especially because Nicole already said, the blonde lady from earlier said that when she asked her, she got blocked. So,
oh my gosh, Jessica Bailey. Who's they? I knew this was going to happen. Jessica, who's they? Is it just one person?
you already know I'm not snitching on Nicole.
Oh my gosh.
The creator, the chick that created this video is actually in her live. This is hilarious.
It's obviously, it's out there. I knew this was going to happen. I just didn't know it was going to happen like this. Okay. I was 16 years old. Okay. Actually, I might have been even younger when this happened. Okay. I don't know exactly what happened. I was a child. So I don't know if it really happened. I just know
You're a liar.
He did some jail time. I just know he got put on a list.
Ooh.
And now we are still, us kids, like me and my siblings, are suffering more than my dad, I think, ever did. Okay, we're the ones that are having to...
Her dad was arrested. The charge says 2007. So if she was 16 in 2007, that means she's younger than me by a few years, because I turned 18 in 2005. But I digress. I notice how you've had all this time. You could have looked up your dad's charges by now and find out what he did if your family didn't.
Now, here's the thing. She knows her dad's charges, brother. She knows them. She just don't want to talk about them.
Ever since it happened, okay? We were bullied in school. You know, I was accused of letting it happen. And I was accused of provoking him. And I'm not even the person, I'm not the victim. No. So horrible things have been said. Now I'm being doxxed. It's my dad. Like, what? There's nothing I can do about that. I'm gonna take everybody that's on the internet and let's do it back.
It is your dad. There's nothing you can do about it. But what's really disturbing is that
now, today, here's
like, she lets all her kids around. Michael Dersha, 39, Millington, pleaded contest to 2 counts of second-degree criminal conduct involving a victim at least 13 years of age but under 16 between June and September in Millington Township. Ooh, this is bad. The big problem with this is, he was convicted, is she's letting her dad around all her kiddos. So you're about to see this here in a second.
so it was ongoing. And lo and behold, there.
Look at that. There she is. Her dad around all these kids.
He is, right?
Oh, man. So you're letting this happen. See, that's... Oh, God, I feel bad for the kids, man. I've talked to y'all about this multiple times, man. The one thing I don't do, I don't do when... which I cannot stand, is when people hurt children in any way or hurt others physically, mentally. And so this is disgusting behavior. Disgusting behavior, you know. Ugh. Yeah. Like I say, if that was my dad, he would not be invited to the function. You know, my dad's just a degenerate druggie, you know what I mean? My dad likes to hit that meth pipe every once in a while. Say, hey, y'all got some rocks on you. You know, that's what my dad likes. He doesn't like doing all that. That's crazy work. She's getting exposed. But you notice how her demeanor changes when she's getting exposed like this. She's not as like full of energy and all this bravado she has. She's finally having to face reality. So it's like when your reality is just as scary as, you know, the fabrications that you're putting up, you should own that stuff. So I don't know. Is it karma? I don't know. Does she deserve this? I don't know. But do I think she should keep her kids from her dad? 100%. I don't think you should be allowing, you know, your dad to be freaking carrying your kids and holding your kids like that. He hasn't earned that right. Ain't that right, Lokes? You want some jerk, dude? Let me see if I can't grab this really quick. Okay, here we go. You want some jerky, dude? Do ya? Loki, free. Sit. Check. Good boy. Free. Go to your place. He's excited this morning. Unfortunately, we did not get to go on a walk this morning, so he is, as you can see, full of energy. Just a happy little boy. Let's switch gears here, and let's get off into the Twitter. Let's see what we have. What do we got here? She really taught him a lesson, didn't she? What is this about? She really taught him a lesson. Okay.
I slept naked to teach my roommate's boyfriend a lesson.
Whoa, run that back again.
I slept naked to teach my roommate's boyfriend a lesson.
I slept naked to teach my roommate's boyfriend a lesson. What?
I live with my childhood best friend and have for the past 2 years, and things were perfect up until now. She recently just got a boyfriend, and he's been spending a lot of time at our place. In the beginning, I didn't really mind because him and I became good friends, like he's a cool person. But now things have gotten weird. He seemingly has an aversion to knocking. I mean, he just barges into my room without knocking. This has happened a few times, and fortunately, he has never walked in on me doing anything weird. However, on
she's in there just. Rebecca, what is that? Is that your lightsaber?
7 separate occasions, he's been doing it first thing in the morning. Like, he just barges into my room asking me if I want coffee. I sleep naked, but obviously I sleep under the covers, so he's never seen anything. I'm not a very confrontational
You sleep naked? You ain't afraid of like a fart leaking out or nothing? Get a little skid in there or something? A little leakage?
But I have told him that he should knock first. He always responds to it as if I'm joking. He giggles and he says, well, but I didn't. I just needed to teach him a lesson. So last week when he slept over, instead of sleeping naked like I usually do under the covers, I decided that I was going to sleep naked, but on top of the covers. And sure enough, he barges into my room at 7 a.m. and there I am, laying naked on top of my bed. He immediately backed out of the room and didn't speak to me for the whole day. Then later, my friend pulled me aside and she was screaming at me. She was absolutely furious. She thought I was like trying to seduce him, which couldn't be further from the truth. They're not talking about this with everyone we know. They're talking to me as if I'm like some sick creep who intentionally wanted to seduce her boyfriend by laying on top of the bed naked.
I'll never understand this ideology here where sleeping naked on top of your bed is really sticking it to this guy. If anything, you just gave him a free look, dude.
What's your type? Can you approach me?
Yeah, that's so true.
I'll give you eye contact, but it's just like I gave you.
So let's run this clip back. This is why men don't approach women anymore.
What's your type? Can you approach me?
Yeah, that's so true.
I'll give you eye contact, but it's just like I gave you 3 seconds, maybe half a second. But like you should know that that's enough. Like that is the welcome in. Like that should be it. That's just like if I look at you and I look away and like you can't smile too. You have to like make sure you don't really smile too much, because then that's cringe. It's like you might as well be approaching them. If now you walk up to me, it's like okay, you passed the first test. If your ass stands there for another half an hour, ugh.
And we wonder why men are done approaching. It's because of the mental gymnastics here. I'm supposed to just know that you looked at me for a quasi second, that now I'm supposed to be heeding on some advances. I'm supposed to approach you. This is why men are just done. And even then, did you notice she was like, well, I mean, but if you do this for half a second, then it's an ick. Or you stand there and if you smile, it's like, bro, it's impossible. It's impossible. Like, I don't understand why women don't understand that men are done approaching because of the stupid mental gymnastics that they have. Women and logic are parallel lines.
Men can just go sleeping around with like 10 women and it's okay, but then if a woman does it, it's like bad.
How easy do you think it would be for you to go in there and sleep with 10 guys?
Very easily. I mean, because like guys...
You're a liar!
Baby girl. No, not that easy for you at least.
Big bag, big bag.
willingly will just go up to you out of the blue.
For the average guy, like your friend that was just here, how easy do you think it would be for him to sleep with 10 women?
If the guy is like some like gorgeous model, maybe he might.
I think if a guy could sleep with 10 women, the reason he's celebrated is because not a lot of guys can sleep with 10 women.
Facts.
There's a lot of guys that are virgins not by choice. Whereas like even the ugliest woman can sleep with a guy. So why celebrate you for something that's so easy to do?
Stupid.
Yeah, you got cooked by logic, brother. That's what it is, though. That's why it's a badge of honor for men. It's so much harder to buck a girl than it is for a girl to buck a guy. Like, chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. And because the thing is, women sleep with who they want, men sleep with who they can. It's just, it is what it is, bro. Like, and then you can almost biggity bet in chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. If you're sleeping with a girl, she sees you as superior. She sees you as better than her. It's just what it is. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. It's just what it is. Because women they have a hierarchy and they are hypergamous, so they always want a guy that's better than them to sleep with. They don't want to sleep with the bum. They don't want to sleep with the guy that's, below them. So, that's what it always... Oh, my God. I saved this clip and I was like, I got to react to this. What is this?
Big bag, big bag.
God. I bet this one's going to be next level. It looks like her neck has had a long day. What are you hoarding in there? Oh my God. Looks like that could be a coin purse. All right, what do we got? It touches her clavicles. Jesus, I got to pull my hair out for this.
Hey everyone. So we're doing a little show and tell.
Boy, the recoil on that thing is crazy.
I guess you can say. Have my measuring tape. And you know what? We're just gonna say let's give him a little bit. 3.5. That's what these men that are commenting about my chin. It's so huge. It's so big.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a thou wow with y'all. I've never seen a chin bigger than a forehead.
Oh no. Why is it so long? 3.5 inches.
I've never seen somebody's chin have a long day.
Shots fired!
That's what these guys are thinking is huge.
Why don't you go ahead and just stand up for something?
Long.
It moves so. It's almost like her uncle was a turkey with that gobbler.
Putting that out into the universe. Take it as you may.
Jesus, like you take donuts to the face? Good Lord. That is a diabolical build. That's something to be proud of right there. You build that, it's like, hey, brother, that's good stuff. All right, here's another one. Pig of the day. God, I'm going to hell. I'm going straight to hell. Pig of the day. What do we got? Breakfast salad, 300. Who does salad for brekkies? What? With the bread, that's capped. That's at least 500 calories. A snack is Wingstop tender. She's going to the face with those. She's DTing that. Wipe that up. Don't leave none of it out now. Get it on the chin. This is a grown woman. Dessert, crumble cookies. Oh. Milk and she's double stacking those to the face. Cheesy ramen? Have you moved from that chair though? Oh my God, the slurping sounds. Chocolate bombs, 800 calories. This looks like she just put candy in a bowl of milk. Dessert, Papa John's cookies. That's a cake of cookies. That's a pizza cookie. Good. She's double stacking those. Good Lord. Oh my God. Fatties. A lot of times people in the comments will break this down. Let's see if anybody did. Oh my God. I don't think they did. Oh my God. Dude, this is crazy work. The people that post this stuff. Oh my God. It's disgusting, bro. Disgusting. God, it's so hard to, and then it's so hard to feel bad for these people because they're like, well, it's hard for me to get around and I just can't do anything. It's because you eat too much.
The biggest red flag, okay, this is a very oddly specific question that I ask guys on first dates. I always ask them if they think that they would want to go to space.
I mean, it'd be cool. I'd go to space if I had bags like Katy Perry, you know, I'd go. Maybe Jeff Bezos is sponsoring it. I'd go.
And if they say yes, I don't date them.
Ah, unlucky me, huh?
I just think if you want to go to space, you're a little too full of yourself because I think it's just weird.
Stupid.
Oh my God, this is so stupid. Like, I love when a man tries to come for a woman by proving. The biggest red flag is that you ask that question. Queen making space nerds mad. Oh my God. The overview. Yeah, who would want to experience the overview effect? The overview effect is a cognitive shift in awareness reported by some astronauts and cosmonauts while viewing Earth from space, which fosters a profound sense of the planet as a unified, interconnected system with artificial borders. Good Lord. This is insane. That's insane. Okay, this says rage baiting men in 2025. Let's see here. Not the fight.
What happened?
I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of funny, you know, playing little pranks on each other. It's cool. It's cool. It's whatever. So I don't know if you guys have seen this, but men are getting these leg extension surgeries. Have you guys seen this, chat? So apparently this guy, a man who broke the height BBL record with the surgery going from 5'7" to 6'5", after paying $100,000, says this is the future and that people like I Show Speed could easily reach 6'5" today. Oops, wrong one.
Never.
Okay, so let's see. Depressed of not being 190 centimeters. This looks like a grueling surgery, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Dreams come true. And so we see what I'd be worried about is like, are your arms gonna match? Like, you're gonna have shorter arms, so your wingspan's gonna be a little short, but your legs will be really long, so you'll look a little bit disproportional. Yeah. This is insane. The height BBLs. I'll be walking normally again. This dude's gonna be 6'5". That's crazy. I mean, it really depends. Like, do you want to be, you know, on crutches? Because I've heard this takes like a year. Like, do you want to be on crutches for a straight year and have to relearn how to walk again? Like, are you willing to put in that work? For me, if I was 5'7", bro, I'd just have to ride that out. You know, you gotta play with the cards you got dealt, brother. We all got dealt a deck of cards, you know what I mean? Like, I got a big forehead. It is what it is. It's just, you know, I don't have much of a chin line, so I gotta have a beard. My nose is a little crooked. Sometimes when I sneeze, I go a little cross-eyed, you know? I don't know. There's something about this is a little odd to me. I don't know, chat. You gonna get your legs, you gonna get your femur extended cab? You know? I'm gonna go with let me get the extended cab kneecaps, please. I don't know. This is wild work. I don't know if I could do it, chat. I don't know if I could extended cab my knees, you know. It's just a little odd. So apparently this woman regrets not having a 304 phase.
One of my biggest regrets in life is that I was never a hoe.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Yoink, Scooby.
I really was never a hoe. I've only had 2 boyfriends my whole life. And when I look back at my old pictures, I was like, oh my God, I was so freaking pretty. I should have been a hoe and I could have.
Who lied to you?
You're a liar.
You thought you were pretty? You look like one of the fish from Finding Nemo.
Shots fired.
I'm not seeing it. Who said you was pretty? You're average at best. You're a 4 every day. Barely, maybe even a shiny nickel.
I was like, oh my god, I was so freaking pretty. Should have been a hoe and I could have, because now I'm married. I'm old.
Wow. Wow. Now I'm married. Are you kidding me, bro? All right, we'll end with this clip. This is all for the boys. So if you ain't a boy, man, I don't know if you're going to enjoy this clip. This is for the boys. When your parents build a secret game room in their new house for the grandkids.
Tell them about awesome bathroom.
This is so cool.
This is a secret. I'm fixing to tell you guys.
I wish my grandpa had the money to do this when I was a kid, bro.
This is a special elevator.
But dude, this is sick, man. This is the stuff I want to provide to baby Nichs right here. Give her a little room, a little game room. Boys love this stuff, though.
2, 3. Take us down, cool.
He's got the Govies. He's like going to turn on all the LED lights. And, it's right outside of a bathroom. This looks pretty sick.
She's so scared. She's like, what is happening here?
I'm not going to lie. If this was me as a kid, I would have flipped.
What is that?
I would have had the Fortnite plan.
What is this? What is this? Let's go!
This is pretty sick, though. Like multiple screens, 3 TVs. Pretty sick though, dude. Like, look at this. These boys are having it. Like, I would have loved that as a kid, man. I would have loved that as a kid, bro. It would have been awesome. Ain't that right, Lokes? Lokes is like, I never get my own room, Tharsher. You just make me sit on this little couchlet. A lot of you guys have asked where I got this. I got it at Home Zone. It was like $150. So it's like a furniture store. At least there's one here, but you can find them. And then that cover that's on his bed, actually, you can take the cover off and you can wash it. So if he accidentally on it, I can just take it off and wash it. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time, peace.